Hello, I'm Robert and this is the Scroll Ensemble Classical Music Improvisation channel. In this video I wanted to use the Pentatonic Scale from Vaughan Williams's Phantasy Quintet Prelude for our own improvisations. Then later on we're going on Patreon, where we will use some of Williams's ideas to further our art. Very briefly, we all know that scales are rows of tones that have a particular distance between them and therefore a particular color, a particular feel. Pentatonic scales are scales that consist of 5 notes, which is less than the usual 7 for our major and minor scales. There are many types of pentatonic scales, but in this case, the scale we will use has the notes F, G, B flat, C, E flat, and then we're back to F. Let's first just play the scale up and down. I've notated it here for you in G clef, alto clef and bass clef, and you will be able to play along with my MIDI orchestra. If you don't want to do that now, you can skip ahead 20 seconds. It might be a good idea to learn that scale by heart. If you can't or just don't want to, no worries. In that case, it's probably good to write down the notes you can use, so you know which ones to choose from during the following improvisations. Now, the point of a scale is that it has a certain color. Each note relates differently to the tonic, the starting note of the scale, the F. So let's play the F and then a note from the scale, like the B flat, and then go back to the F and keep alternating between the F and different notes from the scale to hear how they relate. Perhaps you also realized that this is already a piece of music that you improvised. If you hadn't, try it again. If you had, try it again anyway and make a different improvisation. Don't forget to use different rhythmical values and rests. There's also a relationship between one note and the next within the scale. So let's take a little journey going from one note of the scale to the next, and for that to be our entire piece. Try to also think about a beginning, middle and end of the piece. Let's say the beginning will be sort of around F and G and a little bit maybe B flat. The middle will be B flat, C and E flat. And the end will center around the notes E flat and F. Finally, we can be a little freer. Let's say again that there are 3 sections of this piece: a beginning, a middle and an end. The first section will be around the F, G and B flat, the middle section again around B flat, C and E flat, and the final section again E flat and F. On top of that, Let's make the middle section very different from the beginning and end. And the beginning and end, let's have them be a little bit similar. My example for this is at the end of the video. On Patreon we continue. Williams uses 3 different ideas in his composition. A pentatonic melody, long repeated notes, which I coined the bumblebee buzz, and little excursions to other notes using a sort of faux bourdon technique. We're going to slowly build up the idea of improvising using similar elements and see where we get. Even if you don't want to learn more but did enjoy this video, it helps us greatly if you subscribe, like, comment, and if you can, support us on Patreon to keep making these videos. Thank you so much for watching, and now we have our final example.